Have you ever wondered what it takes to make a difference? A real difference that has the potential to change the lives of people suffering from HIV and AIDS forever? Yes, we realize using the word forever can sometimes be pretentious, but here at the Food for Life Foundation, we're all about sustainability, both in regards to what we're creating and, more importantly, for who it's helping. But before we move forward, let's go back, way back. In 1959, the first person died of complications of HIV or the AIDS virus. We didn't know what it was called at that time, but eventually did once the AIDS epidemic was officially acknowledged in 1981. Since then, over 30 million people have died, with another 5,000 dying daily. While the focus for helping these patients has primarily been on drugs and medical treatments, little has been done to help them avoid the muscle wasting syndrome that robs them of the ability to ingest or even digest necessary nutrients. Gaining access to these nutrients would not only help them maintain their quality of life, but even their ability to metabolize medications to combat other ill effects of the disease. And this is where we come in. And when we say we, we're hoping that'll include you. But first, our mini time machine trip continues. All of this dates even farther back in time, to ancient America, where the Mayans grew special hybrids of corn that accounted not only for their advanced, but their sustainable civilizations. This ancient Mayan corn was not only as nutritious as meat, milk, or eggs, it also contained higher concentrations of key amino acids that resulted in the Mayans being extremely healthy and having the ability to live vivacious lives. The Mayans used technologies at hand to soak these special corn grains in water with an alkaline solution, usually lime water, to make perfect protein meals out of their tortillas. So basically, what's old is new again, and has the potential to benefit every AIDS and even cancer patient on the planet. It is this combination of nutrition and higher concentrations of these key amino acids that is capturing the attention of scientists as a way of combating the muscle wasting syndrome associated with the AIDS epidemic. The Food for Life Foundation has access to new technologies that are able to extract these perfect proteins without denaturing or ruining them. In other words, none of the good stuff is lost in the process or processing, as it were. These same nutritional Mayan traits that were once lost because of modern industrialized farming have now been rediscovered and are available as perfect proteins that can be delivered to AIDS patients through highly nutritious breads, cookies, shakes, cereal, or even cheese doodles. Hey, why not? And if necessary, they can also be ingested through internal feeding bags. The technology we're using is completely green and has been downscaled in a way that will allow us to put it to use through facilities similar to microbreweries, each of which can easily become integral parts of the communities they're serving. Just one of these facilities would potentially have the capacity to provide up to 10,000 meals a day for a year's period, or enough meals to feed 3,000 individuals for a year, all made from these perfect proteins, which will help combat the muscle wasting syndrome. Thanks to the interest of a few noted professors and universities working on issues related to HIV, we now have the opportunity to participate in clinical trials being done on muscle wasting. But to make this happen, we need funding. This is where you and others committed to putting an end to the dreaded muscle wasting syndrome come in. Our crowdfunding campaign will not only allow us to take part in this essential clinical study, but it will also help us prove that by delivering these perfect proteins and amino acids to AIDS patients, we can virtually wipe out the muscle wasting syndrome. This will not only prolong lives, but it'll make them happier, healthier, and more blissful. This is what we call making a real difference. The most exciting thing about our crowdfunding campaign is that once we've achieved funding and our innovations have been validated by clinical trials, we'll have the ability to create a sustainable system that funds itself through the way these perfect proteins are extracted, along with many other technological breakthroughs based on these perfect proteins. Communities will be able to produce their own biofuels, green electricity, hydroponics, aquaculture, and even bioplastics in the next generation of sustainable biorefineries called the Mini Biorefinery, MBR. You can find out more about these mini biorefineries on our website, egembrs.com. Don't worry, you're not going to be tested on any of this, but it's this kind of patented technology that's going to fuel our mission, assuming we can count on your help in making our clinical trial happen. Think about it. One donation from you. Lots of reasons to smile for all of us, especially AIDS patients fighting for a dignified life. When you support our crowdfunding campaign, you'll be potentially helping the quality of life for every person living with this disease. And everyone who donates will have exclusive access to our progress reports through our Food for Life crowdfunding portal. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. It really can be this simple, and you can help make it happen. Please make your tax-deductible contribution so we can start changing lives for the better today. Food for life, good life.